walk on. Give her a kick, look up. That's it. Maybe let go of the reins. And hold on to the saddle for a minute. Heels down. Walk on. Talk to her. Look up. Shoulders back. That's it. Perfect. Sit on the back of your bottom, so tuck your bottom underneath you. You're leaning back a little bit too much there. Sit up a bit more. Tummy in, hips out, heels down. Heels down. Wait into that little toe. Better. Look up. You don't need to look to see that your feet are going down. You can feel that, can't you? Yeah? Right. Arms out like an airplane, like Layla. Look up. Wiggle them round behind you. Imagine there's a penny between your shoulder blades. Look up. Look round the circle. Where are you going? Heels. Look up. Imagine there's a really stinky something under your nose. That's better. You're a snob. Everything is beneath you, so your nose must be high. Yeah? Well done. Come on, Margo. Talk to her. Right, rub your head. Rub your tummy and rub your head and pat your tummy. Pat your head and rub your tummy. I know what I meant.
Hi, Margo.
Look up. Shoulders back. Shoulders back. That ideally means you do pat further back and that'll bring your shoulder back, Ellie. There we go. Look up, don't slouch. Don't slouch. Chin up. Better. Good girl. Right. Keeping your heels down to the weight into the little toe, I want you to lean forward. And I know you're not going to reach them, but get as close to her ears as you possibly can. Walk on. Come on. Tell her she's a good girl. So lean forward. Keep your feet forward, feet forward. Remember, you've got to go. Bend yourself in half. Right, now this time, you're going to reach the tail. You should be able to reach the tail from there. There you go. Well done. Okay. You are going to take your right arm, so the one furthest away from me. Yeah. You're going to reach it up in the air like you're answering the question. And with your shoulders back, so normally, this, like you're in ballet, you're going to reach down and touch your toes. And if your toes are in the right place, you'll reach it. There you go. Well done. Hold on like that. Back, you cheat. Let go with that other hand. Let go with that other hand. Arm back up. No, other one. Lean down and touch your toe. No. You don't have to hold on with that hand. That's it. See? You didn't need to hold on, did you? No. No, you didn't. Right. Squeeze your bum. Stop all movement and say stand. And then give her a really scratch. Well done. Get on that stirrup and pop it over the side. Foot out of the stirrup. Bring your stirrup. No, not your leg, the stirrup. That one there. Reach. There we go. Right. Do you remember that jockey thing I did with Layla? You're going to do that. Now I'm going to walk on. We're going to start with aeroplane first, so no holding on, arms out. Look up, don't slouch. Look up, you've got something stinky under your nose. Wiggle your arms backwards in circles. Higher. Shoulders back. Should be done further back with your arms. That's it. Look up, look round the circle. Something stinky under your nose. Come on, relax. I know it's a lot to think about. You're much safer on this than any of those babies. Well done. Pat down around your tummy. Look up. Pat further back. Give her a kick. Whoop, gone. Good girl. Give her a kick. That's it. Shoulders back. That's nice. Well done. Keep your back moving. Keep your legs long. Look up. Stink under your nose, remember?
Yeah.
Okay, now you're going to bring those knees up. You can bring your hands down. You're going to bring those knees up. together until I tell you put them out slowly and down slowly, yeah? And you got to do it in one movement without moving your upper body. I know you won't achieve this to start with. Ready? You may hold on with one hand. The other hand can go out. For now. Ready? This inside hand up, like an airplane. 1, 2, 3, look up. Now too high, too high, too high. There. Knees together. Look up. Now stretch out and down. Look up. 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 Knees together. And down. Gone. That's it. Look up. Don't look down. You know when your knees are in the right place. And out slowly and down slowly. You feel that stretch? Up. Out slowly and down slowly. You do it with that hand. So keep your head up. Out slowly and down slowly. You're putting your head down. You're making it harder for yourself. You've got to look up. Let go. Let go. Arms out to the side. That will help you. Look up. Look up. Legs together. That's it. Out slowly and down slowly. And again. Just walking a bit faster. There. That's it. Good girl. Talk to her. Head up. Right. We're going to change the rein. Squeeze your bum together. I just stop for you anyway. Good girl, Margo. Good girl. Well done. Can't do this for very long. Not for long. Be on the lunge for longer than 20 minutes. These are fit 4. With the others, I would do it longer than 10. Okay. Right. So same again, but on this rein. Remember, she's better on this rein, so it might be easier. So look up, knees together. Don't move that upper body. And then out slowly and down. Well done. Look up, do not look down. There is something really stinky under your nose. We're going to be like this the whole time. Pushing down your nose at everything. Yeah? Here come. Because it doesn't help your balance, it doesn't help hers. Go on. Knees up. Slowly out and down. Knees up. Look up. Slowly out and down. Well done. And after to stand. Squeeze your bum. Lean back. Stop movement. Well done. That's a seat aid. You know, like you would normally pull the reins after the stop. You just use your bum muscles to help them stop. After the stop. That's what the ultimate aim of pulling a horse is. To aim to not use the bridle really. Oh, well done, but it's twisted. This bumpy bit needs to be on the outside. Yeah? Right. I'll make this a bit longer for you. Yes, oh, right. We're going to have a trot. But I would hold on. I'm going to sort the rope out because I'm always all fingers and thumbs with the lunge rope. And you're going to utilise everything I've taught you. For example, you just put your heels back to lean forward. Use. So your feet need to be forward. Show me how you're going to rise, because it's not just standing up, is it? That's it. Shoulders back. Almost, but kind of like that. Like closing a drawer with your tummy. Yeah? Ready? Try. Look up. Try not to land so hard. Try to lighten your lobe. We sit in the weakest part of her back. Yeah? So we've always got to bear that in mind. So because we sit in the weakest part of her back, we have to make our riding as light as possible for them. But you are at a stage where that's kind of hard. But you have to remember, so you put some weight in your little toe. And you're using your thigh muscles really to move your hips forward. And these are your hips here. They connect to your bum. So you're like this. 1, 2. You see see how I'm not actually rising that far? And my upper body is staying quite still. So your upper body should stay still. So you should still have that balletic upper body, but with your hands out. So you remember when you used to do first position? Like this? And you go out to second with feet. So imagine that, then move your hands out. That's how you ride. Then with your legs, your feet come in, and you bend your knees as if you're doing a demi-plie. It's not that different. The upper body in ballet is exactly the same aside from arm placement. So you wouldn't do ballet like this, would you? No. So remember your ballet. Alright? Come on then. Walk on. So we're going to have a trot. I don't want to see you looking down at all. If you want to hold the reins, you can. If not, you can hold on with your outside hand, so the one furthest away from me. Which is furthest away from me. Yeah. So that one. And then the other hand, you wave at me, or just go to the side, or if you do feel really wobbly, you can hold on with that one as well. But if you can be brave enough to hold with just one hand, then do. Yeah? Remember your heels. Your stirrup is quite far back there. So, there's your little toe, right? Your little toe is where the stirrup should be. And then it should be, the toe should be at the front. Because then this sits at the beginning of the arch of your foot. So you know your foot goes like this. You should have it sat, little toe there, and then it's where the arch starts. Yeah? Can you feel it? The other one needs some sorting? Oh, you can feel it. Right, are you ready? Remember that? Oh, actually no, because that sounds like big, big, big something. So hold on a bit, keep there, stay relaxed. Don't anticipate. Ready? Yeah. Keep your tummy in, keep your tits out, and the weight in your little toe. Go on, Margo. I might just twist the reins so I don't break that one. I'm quite concerned that she's going to move. This thing, then you go first, you asked about earlier. I had it switched into. It just means that, because you're not used to them, it just means that they're not going to get wrapped around her legs while she's trying to trot. And she does like to put her head down, which I don't mind. Not so keen on the eating, but it's fine. So look up, shoulders, relax, hold, that's it, good girl. You ready? Little kick and trot on. Trot on. Trot on. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's it. Look up. Shoulders back. Just use your bum and your hips. Your heels are up. Relax. That's it. There. Brilliant. Well done. further back. That's it. Not too much. That's it. I think it's because it's twisted. You know, I've had to twist it to get it your length. You ready? Right. Same again. Try to keep your rises slow. The speed of your rise can determine the speed of the horse you're riding's rise. Did you know that? Yeah. So try to match it to the nice trot. You ready?
Yeah.
Trot done. Trot done. Trot done. Look up. Look round. Shoulders back. Don't slouch. Look up. There. Lovely. Bit further forward in the saddle, Ellie. You're just using your bum. That's it. Oh, she stopped for you there. That's it. Look up. Look up. Don't use your toes. Use your heels. Down. Down. Well done. So what you're doing is you're putting all the weight into all your toes and doing this. And because you're not moving this bit, you're only standing, you're landing right on the cantle, so right on her noise. You need to rise, so rise up and land in the middle of the saddle. Yeah? Can we try again? So think slow. So it should be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Not up, down, up, down. Not one of them. You ready? Come on, Margo. She's a good girl. Look up at all times. Right, give her a kick. After the top. Look up. Good done. Up, down. Further forward in the saddle. Up, down. Further forward in the saddle. Up, down. Lift up, down. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Your heels are better. Well done. Up, down, up, down, up, look up, down, up, down, up, down, look up, left. Further forward in the saddle. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Well, even I'm running out of breath and getting dizzy. Give her a good stroke there.
She's good.
Well done, Margo. Good girl. You're such a good girl. Right. How brave are you? Try sitting trot. Why do you think I always put this one over the top? How do you get on? No. Yes. If you fall off, you're going to get that one off first. So if you still want to do twist and trot, work without stirrups, you still want to get off and get the face off. Right, so she's bouncing. So in a different way to ponies, a bigger bounce. So you need to really relax this. Lower back here, pull yourself into the saddle. I don't suggest you let go. Not this time. Maybe in a couple of months or something. Keep your legs long, and they can go backwards and forwards like this. You hold tight. You can't. Almost like you're moulding into the horse. And you're finding you're going to have to. Like your bum's going backwards as you come in. Yeah. But you can't tense against her. If you tense against her, you're more likely to go bounce, bounce, flat. Yeah? You ready? Look up. That is very important. You have to keep your head up in that sitting trot. Yeah? You ready? Foot done. Foot done, Margo. Foot done. There we go. Look up. Shoulders back. Look up. Shoulders back. Shoulders back. Ooh, squeeze your bum and relax. Ooh. How did that feel?
Bouncy.
Yeah. What did you do? Yeah, but what did you do? Like when you were riding, how did your riding change when the trotting started? Compared to when you're just walking her?
Started sliding.
Yeah, but why? So walk on.
Okay.
Listen to your body. How's your body moving at the moment?
Back and forth.
Yeah. And what else is it doing? Is it worried? Is it tense? Is it relaxed?
Right.
Yeah. So you do have to hold on, but you have to get used to keeping your legs as long as possible, sitting into the saddle and moving with her and not going against the movement. Okay, I'm going to switch reins because this is a bad rein. She does, doesn't she? Right, so we're going to do this way. You ready? Enough to walk on. I'm going to try not to kill myself with the lunge rein. You ready? Right, you're going to sit on the back of your bottom. Keep your legs as long as possible, those shoulders back, and that head, what is going on with that head? No. Never pointing down, ever. Is that understood? Why? I've told you this before, so why do you not do that? Yeah? So your head is the heaviest part of your body. This is the brain. Yeah? So you have to, pardon? Like that. Yeah, we should do that. So if you look down like that, that puts the weight onto her forehand and it makes it harder for her to get her bottom underneath her and bring her forehand up. So generally they will go faster because you're putting them on the forehand. So your head is always looking up and looking ahead in the way you're going. You ready? So relax, pull yourself into the saddle. I don't expect you, because that is quite a hard saddle to do this thing. You don't have super bumps like me. You ready? Shoulders back, head up. Through pain of death, you will keep that head up, yeah? Ready? And just on. Just on. Look up. That's it! That's it! Well done! Lovely! Lovely! And walk. Walk on. Give her a scratch. Walk on. Now switch bum. Ask her to hold. So and stand. Well done! Make a fuss of her! Good girl. Did you see what I meant when you stayed with your head up, shoulders back?